Which one?
So when did you learn all these programming?
Yeah, I used to learn, from my college days.
Oh, you used to learn. You used to play with them?
Yes, yes, I love it.
Yeah, okay.
So you can see the field name we have entered, name, employee ID, and date of join. You can see this name
Mm-hmm.
being, you know, uh, you can see it is here in column name, and
Mm-hmm.
you can have multiple data set with this name. Okay, you can see it's array variable having the
Mm-hmm.
multiple datas, and
Yeah.
this is also employee ID, and it's a number type, and it has
Mm-hmm.
multiple data. Just add rows, and you can add all the details.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
So
Yep.
just click on OK.
Mm-hmm. What is current values?
Yes, current value means, as I said, initial value was this, and current value after running, what would be the current value? Suppose I want to change some values over here. Okay, if
Mm-hmm.
I want to change this 1 to 3 to plus 1 in runtime. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
after changing that value, what is the final value? That will be in current stage.
Okay, okay. Okay, okay.
Okay, got it?
Yeah. In
Okay,
runtime, right? Yeah.
correct. So this is you can see row 1 of 3 means
Mm-hmm.
you have 3 rows. You can see here you have 3 rows, and you are executing the first one first. So to iterate with these collections, we need to use one thing called loops. Okay,
Okay.
this one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Once you right over here, end loop also will come automatically. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
when you drag and drop this one, it will automatically it will be created this one loop
Okay.
and one. And here just a double click on this loop start.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and give any name, let it be, and you can select the collection name. You can have multiple collections as well in this list. Like if you have multiple collection in this process, you can get the multiple collection name over here.
Okay.
And just click on that. Okay, there is a stage logging, warning, threshold, a number of minutes. Okay, we'll talk more about this in coming sessions.
Okay.
Right? So this is
So,
done.
okay, as soon as you select the loop, you'll be getting loop start one and loop end one, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And then there is anything you can write over here, like notes or something in between.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and let's connect it.
Okay.
Right? And reset it. Let's run it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it working?
Okay.
You can see here row 2 of 3, 3 of 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Hmm.
Good. And one more thing also we can do. Uh, we can have one calculation stage.
Okay.
Within the calculation stage, I can, if you want to do or if you want to perform something, my orders to the employee ID, right? If you want
Hmm.
to perform some action on this, okay, you can write something. Employee ID
Hmm.
plus 1 or plus
Okay.
10 maybe. And you want to save those value in some jet,
Okay.
and you can see one number numeric data
Mm-hmm.
type is
Yeah.
being added over here jet, and validate it. Okay, and you can evaluate the expression as well.
So it will be
Test.
133. Okay. Okay. Got it. Uh-huh.
Okay, let's
Mm-hmm.
check it.
Okay.
For that I need to
Reset.
instead of this link this one to calculation stage. After that
Mm-hmm.
the end one, and just delete this. Fine.
Yeah.
And the initial value of z is 0 or nothing. We have not mentioned anything. Let's run it. Let's see what's the z value. Okay, 133. Then the value would be fine.
Yeah.
You can see this one, 133.
Why we are putting loops is
To
to get the
iterate
all
through,
yeah.
yes, yes. If we have the one row, then we don't have to use loop and all. We can use only data items, right? If we have
Mm,
multiple datas or rows, we need to
mm,
use a collection to, in Excel also we use something called, for loop to iterate through all
yeah.
the rows and
Yeah.
columns. A similar thing in here also we use this thing, right?
Okay. Okay. This class is something really important. I have to practice it tomorrow.
Yes, yes. Okay, so you can
Yeah.
see the z equal to 33 and all. So you can just put all the thing combination and permutations over here, change the values, change anything, okay, and you will get that in this
Okay.
result. Okay.
I mean, first row will pull all the columns like date of joining, employee ID, and name.
Yeah, you can, these are the initial values and the current value you can see over here. Okay, and the most important thing is that you can, get these values from Excel file as well. Suppose you have, written something, some values in Excel. If you want
Mm-hmm.
to read those value from Excel and store somewhere, then
Mm-hmm.
you have to use this collection. Okay,
Okay.
we'll do that in later exercise.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sure.
And just practice this and
Okay.
it will be good,
Yeah.
right? And then the next class will cover a lot of things are there in this panel. Everything
Mm-hmm.
will be covered,
Yeah. Sure.
right?
Yeah.
It's clear, right? And
Yeah. It's
everything.
clear. Yeah.
Okay.
So
uh
the I have only one question. My
uh,
orders have row one of three, right? A row has three columns, right? So we can fetch all the three columns, three column values.
Three column value, yes, you can. Like you can have, for that you need to have multiple calculation stage. Calculation
Mm-hmm.
one, then calculation two, calculation three. For calculation one, I have written only one. Okay, you can
Okay.
only write like my orders. You can see here my orders dot employee ID, right? That means
Mm.
in my order it is employee ID is present.
Hmm.
Okay, you can have one more calculation stage, and in that you can say my orders dot what is date of joining or something like that. You
Okay.
can write
Okay.
over here, right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And save it in some other variable to display
Variable.
that.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Okay.
I think yes. Then we'll stop
So
recording.
you'll be, yeah, you'll be sharing